experience works as practice. I guess I practiced visually on a particular swing or particular move in quiet time. Not trying to predict the future or predict success. I think I've imagined, as any other kid would imagine, hitting a home run in Yankee Stadium for the Yankees as a kid. But as far as imagining hitting 3 home runs in a World Series,
Today's
question,
Game On Yes
never.
is brought to you in
No
part
way.
by the Dodge Spring Clearance Event going on now. And by
Do you think that's a testament to the imagery and the practice that you put in on your swing every day, day in
I
and day
think
out?
it's a testament to the practice I put in. I think it's a testament to my talent. I think it's a testament to my blessed gifts from God. And I think it's consistent practice and hard work meeting opportunity, which would be the definition of success for me. The definition of success would be the definition of success for me would be hard work.
Kenny, how many at-bats for you did you feel like you needed in spring training
Meeting
to get locked
opportunity.
So there's no
Gives you the definition of success for me.
So there's no replacing hard work. There's no replacing
I don't
practice.
think there's any replacing hard work. In order to have imagery, I think you have to have hard work. I don't think you can sit at home and dream up an idea of what you think you're going to do, then walk into the World Series at that level, or the Super Bowl, or the Masters golf tournament, or the Kentucky Derby, and because of imagining, or because of thinking something that you would call imagery would be real imagination. It would be imagining something.
Yes, sir.
But imagery is another term for me than a vicarious practice, vicarious experience. And I would say that, did I do vicarious experiences before I hit the home runs of the World Series? No. Was I prepared? Did I know I was capable for the opportunity if it presented itself? Absolutely. Because that night I had such an incredible batting practice. If I had 50 swings, I had 35 balls within a 50-foot radius. So I certainly had the imagery to refer to.
So past experiences helps with that?
Certainly past experiences did. Certainly the batting practice I had, because when I left the batting cage, my comment was, I hope I don't leave it here. But I got the opportunity. So, imagery is important. I'm going to use my term of your term of imagery, and that my term would be vicarious practice, going over it and over it in my head as to what I want to do, trying to repeat something in my mind so that it would translate physically to me. I think that's valuable practice, and I think that works.
And all the vicarious practice that you've been through, all the imagery that you've used, did you ever imagine that you'd be used to teach a master's program at the University of Florida?
No. But I understand young people doing their best to try to find resources, whether it be myself or whether it be a conversation with Steve Wozniak, the gentleman that was really the mastermind of the Apple computer, whether it be talking to Jack Nicklaus and trying to get on paper what he would say, what his thoughts were. I certainly can appreciate that. You know, as I go to the ballpark every day, I'm considered a person with content that makes sense. We have 2 players on our team here with 20 years of service. High level, tremendously successful service. One's Carlos Beltran with 19 seasons, and the other is Alex Rodriguez. And Alex, I think, is starting his 21st season. And if we start talking about hitting, I enjoy very much listening to the two. If I start talking, they listen as though they're taking notes, only because they want to extract the content that I have had since experience, with the experiences I've had. So I'm not surprised that someone will come and say, hey, I want to find out as much as I possibly can on something, and some of the experiences that you have had and have been significantly successful with. I'd like to ask you some questions to see how I can apply that to what I'm studying or what my studies are. If I had an opportunity to talk to everyone knows Stephen Curry as to what he's thinking with the shot that he's got perfected, the experiences he's had the last 2 seasons, there's no doubt that anyone that knows anything about basketball or wants to know about basketball is going to walk away with something that they can use as a golden nugget of knowledge that they could get from him.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Jackson.